What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to do an unboxing. I believe this is called the Dreamy Moons Tarot. Forgive me if I am incorrect, but you'll see from the title. But this is the box. They wrote a lot of nice things on here. There's also something back here. I think it's made by Ani Tarasova, I believe. And look at this, things to remember. I feel like I nurture my inner child pretty much on the daily. All right, let's get to it. Oh, so pretty. What is this? Dreamy Moons. Through this purchase, you are supporting reforestation and a small artist's big dreams. Ooh, reforestation. Did they plant a tree on my behalf? Do they even like put this or use it as like a bookmark? A big ass bookmark, because this is huge. Time for the piece de resistance. Okay, here is the piece de resistance. Dreamy Moons Tarot. Oh, it is on a Tarasova. I was right. But look at this foil detail. So pretty. What does that say? Let the magic begin. Yes! Here's the back. Let me turn on my ceiling light to see if that'll help pop the foil here, because it's kind of hard to see it this way. 1 second. Well, yeah, that kind of helps just a little bit. It's a magnetic glass box. It's not crunchy when you open it. This is the inside. Has a little ribbon to pop out the deck and stuff. Ooh, shiny gilding. This is the inside. Can this be removed? It can't. So this cardboard thing here is part of the box. You cannot remove it, unfortunately. Oh, there's her website right there. What is this? A love letter from me to you. Oh, it's a love letter, y'all. You can't read it. Ooh, on second thought, look. This is a 15% off discount code, Dreamy Tarot, on her website. So if y'all want to check it out, I'll leave her website in the description. Here's the other side. This is pretty. Let the stars lead the way. This is the book. It has gold-filled details. We're gonna sniff it. It smells good. It smells like comic books, if y'all know what that smells like. It's colored. Very nice. These are the backs. And gold foil detail. And then these are the edges. Is that, hold up, is this like stuck on there or scratched? Oh, I see what happened. So that little weird dot, apparently it's a scratched off part of the edging. Oh, that sucks. You know, I always get annoyed when I get decks that I barely open and it has some damage on them. Like, why? Why? Anyways, it is the gilded edging, which I'm not a fan of because some of them are very, what's the word? Sharp, I guess, or scratchy. This one is kind of glittery though, which is interesting. I'm not sure if they're normal tarot size. They feel kind of smaller. Cardstock, sturdy but bendy. There's some bend to it. It does feel comfortably thick, if that makes any sense. That sounds dirty. I mean, like, you know, some cards feel really like flimsy and thin and other ones feel too thick and like stiff. This one feels just right. Now let's get to the FlipThru, the Fool. So I believe, from what I remember, most of the cards are going to have like this sort of element. They're going to be really dark, right, in the background, but gold foil detail to pop. It's like dark but vibrant, I suppose. The Magician. The Empress. Not the Empress, the High Priestess. One of my cyan. Look at the blues in her dress. Here's the Empress. I like how you can feel like the detail in the foil, if that makes any sense. Like there's a lip. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. Well, here kinda, like there's a lip here, sort of. The Hierophant. The Lovers. There's a snake. And look at these borders too. This is a chariot. The borders have like the moon and planets. I think that's a little, I forget what the proper name of it, but it's those little angels. The little baby angels. Here's another baby angel. And here you have the sun. Very nice. String. Rainbows. The Hermit. Ooh, look at that lantern. I think this is like the most blingiest, like gold foiled deck that I now have. Ooh, I'm loving how the snake looks. The Wheel of Fortune. Justice. You know what would also be interesting if they ever came out with a deck pretty much just like this, but instead of gold foil, it's holographic silver. I'd buy it. Death. Ooh, I like that they're making like the essence come out right here in the middle of the chest, sort of. I believe I mentioned something about like the location of our essence being in our chest in another flip through. I think it was the, I don't remember if it was the Corrupted Tarot or the Chromatic Phase Tarot. But one of those though. Why don't you look at both of them just to remind me? But it's just interesting how they make the essence come out from there. Temperance. The Devil. I wonder how these would look like with photographs. Ooh, look at the wings. And the Devil, you can kind of see like a pattern or something in there. Almost like a canvas. The Tower. The Star. The Moon. Buddha cheeks. Look at that moon. I was gonna say they're mooning us. Is that what they call it? Right? The Sun. Unicorn. I love that they have like a big ass sun and a big ass moon on the cards. That's so cool. Judgment. Oh, interesting that they don't have any gold foil detail on them. I almost thought like their hands would or something. But no, it's just the angel. The World. This is cool. Like a waterfall and a volcano. Ooh. Ooh, hello. Is this like very reflective? Because I don't want to show my face. The Self. I'm just gonna tilt it like that. This is a very dirty, I'm dirty. It's a dirty self right here. That's cool. What? Flower of Life? I didn't know there were gonna be extra cards. This is cool. Ooh, look at the rainbows in there. Okay, now we're in the minors. So here are the cups. Ace of Cups. I don't know why I saw two hands. Like I saw two hands holding the cup for some reason. But here there are two hands holding two cups. So I think for the most part the color palette is the same, because I am noticing a lot of oranges popping out, kind of the same blues and the same purples, if y'all have noticed. Look at that cute skull. You got crystals. I think these are grapes. The snake, a skull, stars, a crown, and flowers. There's a face in the moon. Actually, it looks like a baby face. Like, you see the face of the moon, but then on the opposite side, doesn't that kind of look like a baby's face? With a big ass head? Is it just me? I know I see a baby in there. 10 of Cups, rainbows. Oh, look here, you could see the detail. What was I gonna say, like the texture of, I think, a canvas in the rainbow? Page of Cups. Ooh, I love her blue hair. The fishes. You know, these fishes make me think of the kites. I don't know if you guys have seen those, like fish kites, I guess. The Knight of Cups. Her helmet is very round. Queen of Cups. Oh, she's got little fishes on her dress, like the Jesus fish. Can you guys see that? Look at her hair. I don't know why, but it makes me think of Medusa, because the little swirlies in there. The King of Cups. Ace of Stars. Oh, I didn't know that the minors were gonna get switched. So the stars are pentacles. This clearly gives me 2 of Pentacles vibes because of balance and all that. The 3 of Stars. Pretty harp. Oh yeah, 4 of Stars. Oh, interesting how they're chained. We're used to seeing like the pentacles, I think 1 foot is on each of the pentacle on the floor. And they're holding one and one is above their head, but here they're not standing on them, but they are chained to them. The 5 of Stars. They look like they're in a cave. 6 of Stars. Ooh, they got butterfly wings. 7 of Stars. Oh, that's cool. Watering a little baby tree. 8 of Stars. Ooh, look at those potions. 9 of Stars. Ooh, that's a colorful bird. 10 of Stars. I think a family tree. Family tree. The Page of Stars. Oh, look at the little shinies on the dress. The Knight of Stars. This totally looks like the same knight on the Knight of Cups. I wonder if they had a unicorn on the Knight of Cups. No, I kind of want to check. I'll check later. The Queen of Stars. Look at the bunny. King of Stars. Now we're on the wands, which might be candles. Yep, totally candles. These are candles too. 2 of wands. The 3. For the most part, they are sticking to the like OG RWS kind of layout for the cards. So with that being said, it's probably going to be a decent deck for a beginner. The only thing is, like, I guess so far we've seen that they changed the pentacles to stars instead of pentacles. Oh, this is cool. Nine of Wands. Whoa. The 10 of Wands, that's just like jumbled up together. It kind of looks like they're rolled up in a rug or something. The Page of Wands. Our Knight of Wands. Again, doesn't it look like the same knight? That unicorn horn looks a lot bigger than on the pentacles though. Oh, this is cool. I think those are like corset belts, I believe. But that looks really cool. The King of Wands. Geckos or salamanders. I believe, ooh, pretty, Ace of Crystals. So these are gonna be the swords, but I believe from what I've noticed on the wands, like the clothes are mainly orangey and red. Stars, I don't see much of a difference. Okay, maybe it's just me. I thought like they changed the color in the clothes to kind of help indicate the suit, but I guess not. So Ace of Crystals would be Ace of Swords. Two of Crystals. So like this Two of Swords, usually with the OG artwork, you know, they're blindfolded. I believe their arms are crossed, but they have two swords, and here they're holding two crystals. So you see what I mean, how it sticks to the original, but in the artist's own style. Crystals, the 5 of crystals. Ooh, I like how the water looks. 7 of crystals, 8 of crystals. See, with the 8 of swords, they're surrounded by the swords too, and they're also bandaged up. 9 of crystals. Oh, they're crying. Ooh, juice grass. Can you imagine being stabbed by a crystal? 10 of crystals. Page of crystals. You have tornadoes behind them. Knight of crystals. Queen of crystals. Ooh. Look at the crystals that she's kind of hovering on her hands. Her eyes look closed too, kind of like she's focusing like her third eye or something. Oh, I like her throne. That's awesome. King of crystals. I like his throne too. You know what? Maybe the Hort cards might indicate different colors because they all had purple. Let me check because I'm just curious. I kind of noticed it, but let me just double check. So I was right. There is a change of color for the court cards. So the cups here, they have more blues. The stars, which are the pentacles, have more like a brownish red. The wands have the orange, or like orangish yellow. Oh, here's the king. I was like, where'd you go? And then the crystals, which are the swords, have more of a purpley color. I knew there was like some sort of like color differentiation. What am I trying to say? Color difference in the court cards. Like I knew I saw something. Now let me see what the book says about these two extra cards. Totally did not know that we were gonna get extra cards. Very interesting. So here we have the self. Keywords: ego, introspection, your story. They also give you an affirmation and a little bit of discussion on the card. This card is not in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot deck. Oh yeah, of course, of course. And then you have the flower of life. Keywords: sacred geometry, the universe, creation. There's the affirmation. And then a little bit of info on this card. This card is the opposite of the self card. Interesting. It's really cool. I like how the layout is of the book too. It has a lot of info because it gives you keywords and affirmation. And then an explanation or a little explanation of the card. Are the minors the same? Yeah. So it's the same for the minors. You have keywords, affirmation, and a little bit of like story background or explanation of the card. Very nice. All right, now let's see how they, well, actually, hold on. I was gonna say, let's see how they shuffle, but let's do size comparison because this doesn't look or feel like tarot size. This is from the Cosmic Visions Tarot, Dreamy Moons Tarot. There we go. So it is about the same height-wise, but it's just a little bit thicker width-wise. So, I mean, kind of tarot size, but just slightly bigger width-wise. Now let's see how it shuffles. Well, first, she's a little thick, so I can't hold all of it comfortably with one hand. Comfortable overhand. I'm also happy that the cards didn't stick, especially with like this type of gilding. Now let's see if we can riffle it. This is why I'm not a fan of this gilding, because like, look at that. One of the cards there is already kind of dented. But whatever, right? Because we're going to use the deck anyways. Oh, this feels kind of stiff. Okay, well that wasn't that bad, but again, I'm not the best. So it's a little stiff for me to riffle it, but I guess eventually the more I do it, the more comfortable it'll be. Let's get a card of the day and then we'll see what the book says. This is very awkward to shuffle this way because the camera's in my face, just FYI. Ooh, this one popped out. We got the devil. Ooh. Let's see what the book says though. Wooga! The devil, misguidance, restriction, the shadow self, affirmation. I consciously free myself from negative influences. The devil represents the illusion and misconceptions. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me like put this up for you guys to look at it and then I'll just like read it because that might look better. That's terrible. It's not standing up. Hold on. Okay, I zoomed in a little so you guys can look at the card while I read. The devil represents the illusions and misconceptions that distract us from our higher path. This card depicts a dragon with its bat-like wings over the chained man and woman, symbolizing the shadow side we all have in us. Although the people in the illustration are trapped, they are not upset about it. Perhaps they don't even realize that they are trapped or think the dragon keeps them safe. Remember that you are a spiritual being having a human experience, not the other way around. This card could mean that you are trapped in an unhealthy relationship or have negative habits or thought patterns. This is an opportunity to bring those influences into your conscious mind to free yourself from them. And that is what the book says about the devil. Interesting. Oh, and also I guess what I noticed is they don't have reverse meanings in the book. That doesn't mean that you can't obviously interpret like your own reverse meanings of each of the cards, you know, to each their own. So what I'm getting from the devil card coming out is that there's some of us who still need to let go of some toxic things right now. Whether that's someone, something, an action, a way of thinking. It can be like a toxic trait within ourselves that we're hanging on to purposely. Sometimes unconsciously or subconsciously, but still, there's things that we need to reflect on is what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm getting with the devil coming out. All right, well, I think I pretty much covered everything. If I forgot anything, as usual, let me know in the comments down below. If you stuck to this part of the video, leave the sun emoji in the comments. That way I know. Don't forget to like the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!